Here, I want to talk to you about how babies make us feel and kind of draw us in. And that can be from one spectrum of their cuteness to the other spectrum of their crying. So we've got this sort of, arc of the ways in which that baby draws us in. So let's talk about the kind of positives, the sort of cuteness that babies seem to have. A couple of examples of some of the science behind that and why we see these things as cute. So there's quite a bit of research talking about how our babies have this kind of schematic that looks more baby friendly and appealing. So babies tend to have this rounder face, they tend to have bigger eyes, and they sort of have these accentuated features that we know that women and other caregivers respond to. And so you're more likely to kind of look at that and have this empathetic response to something with this shape. And actually, from this science that sort of supported this sort of feeling that you have inside, we can see the proliferation of this kind of schematic in lots of things lately. So you get, in many cultures, you get this giant-eyed dolls and animations and toys that you have now. You get films that accentuate these responses. Lots of them are about, oh, cute sort of reaction that you have with babies as well. So sort of picking up on this and really using it in the culture around us. Another way that babies are cute in a way is the way that they smell. So research has shown that women respond to that baby smell differently from other kind of pleasant smells. So the reward system in their brain lights up when they smell the odour of a newborn baby. Whether or not that baby is their baby and whether or not they've just become mothers, that response is happening. And we don't know, work is underway at the moment to try and understand whether that sort of taps into other brain areas as well. So are we sort of reinforcing that response as we have our own baby, so that newborn smell that our baby has sort of feeds forward and makes us respond even more to that baby over time, which is fascinating. And then, the other end of the spectrum, this crying, this feeling that kind of erupts inside you when you have that crying noise. We know with the crying of babies that it sort of has these pitch changes that goes up and down, up and down. And that response is designed to catch our attention. And so we kind of respond to that more than other sounds. Indeed, we think that we've used this in other parts of our culture. So we use sirens for emergency services that do this pitch up and down. And that sort of mimics a baby's cry that we've been responding naturally to thousands and thousands of years. Another thing that's really cool about crying that we found in science recently is the research that tells us that when babies are born, because they're already listening in the womb, and they're listening to sounds around them, the baby, when it cries, actually can have this intonation, which means the kind of changes that they have in the way that they sound, that mimics the language that they've been listening to. So a study found that French and German babies, when they compared the cries that they have, mimicked more naturally the French language if they were French babies and the German language when they were German babies, which is amazing and really shows us just how much they're taking in from birth and before.